Your Highness, you're ambitious. And right now, you're young and full of vitality. Every single time I see you, I think of myself when I first came here. Unfortunately, I don't have much time left in the palace. Soon, I will go to Ganya Temple and live poorly and simply there for the rest of my life. My only wish is that you cherish the time you have, seize any opportunity to achieve your ambition.
I truly understand your situation. If one day I can ever help you to change it, I will gladly return your kindness.
I feel grateful to know that you've been so thoughtful.
You speak so unfamiliar with me. Every time I got into trouble, it was you who helped me so I can move on. You've been like a sister to me. No, that's so very rude of me. Though you're young, you're still my senior. Other than His Majesty, you're the only one here who really cares about me. From now on, no matter what happens to you, I will come to your aid immediately.
I'll never forget your kindness to me. It's time for dinner. You're all dismissed. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Why are you looking at me?
This is so fast.
What do you think we're gonna have lunch for today? I'm so hungry. I gotta
I wonder if I
finish.
eat fast, I can come back, and then maybe I can finish this pattern.
Wait for me. Let's eat together.
Okay, no problem. Gosh.
且看庭前花开花又落，多少爱恨纠葛聚散于离合。掀开前尘往事的因果，命运总跌宕曲折。用此生笔墨，写人间情字的经过。
How's Pei Xingjian doing now? His Highness and concubine Wu must have found a great physician to look after him. I'm sure he'll be fine. Great Buddha, and all other deities, I beg you to help Pei Xingjian get through this and have a speedy recovery.
Mr. Pei! Mr. Pei!
I'll save you.
I'm safe. Relax. Don't worry. I'm safe. How can he still remember this you are? Even as he's lying here in this condition. That you are. Must be someone very important to him.
What happened back there during the battle? Why did you hurt yourself like that? And so seriously at that? That cut is deep. It must have really hurt. If you want to know, just try it yourself. It hurts like hell. You're injured badly, but there's nothing I can do except watch you suffer like that. I'm so useless. You could come and visit me. That's right. Pei is now a member of the palace, as a royal bodyguard. I can just go and see him anytime.
Doza, a eunuch told me. You've been waiting for me since the sunrise at the gate of the Eastern Palace. What's the matter?
I saw Pei Xingjian get injured yesterday, and I'm worried about him. So I'm begging you to let me see him.
You're a friend of his. It makes sense that you'd want to visit him. Once the gate is opened, please send someone and tell me. You don't have to wait here so early in the morning.
Thank you, Eunuch Wang.
Oh, by the way, Doza, you're friends with Pei. I knew him before he joined the palace. Do you know what girl named you are by chance?
You are?
You know her. Hey, are they lovers together?
Pei Xingjian's lover?
Huh?
I don't know.
Last night Mr. Pei was unconscious, but he kept calling out, "You are. I'll save you, you are." It seems he was very worried about her. So I suppose this you are must be Mr. Pei's lover. Then my guess was absolutely right. Hey. Hey.
Huh?
He's the one who has a lover. Why do you seem so amused?
He's been lying here a whole day now. Why hasn't he woken up?
He's lost a lot of blood and was poisoned. Hey, I've got things to do. I'll see you later. You can stay here.
Eunuch Wang,
Huh?
it's time to redress this wound.
Hey, I need to go to the main hall to dispatch the servants. Shulan, apply the salve to his wound.
But-
Huh?
But I'm a girl. It wouldn't be appropriate.
Hey, Doza, it's perfect that you're here. You can apply Mr. Pei's salve.
Me?
Yeah. Do a good job.
Doza, thank you for your help.
But... Can't you get someone else? But... You're awake. You're really awake. How do you feel? Are you in pain?
What are you doing here? I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Zhou Yue, you're finally awake.
Your Highness.
No formalities.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Doza, you must be his good luck charm. You woke up just as you arrived. Hey, Zhou Yue, no need to get up. You need your rest.
Easy now.
I'm fine. No need to worry about me. Doza, you should leave now, or you'll be scolded for tardiness.
I snuck out to be here. I'm going to get in trouble anyway, so I might as well just stay for a while.
Huh?
Are you okay? Does your hand hurt? Did I do something wrong when applying the salve?
It's just a scratch. I'm fine. Doza, you should get going. Huh?
Doza, I have Physician Liu here on call. He can tend to him at any time. Don't worry. You should get back. How about I give you permission to visit him here whenever?
Really?
Doza, you shouldn't come here again, or the Eastern Palace. Word travels fast here. If you keep coming here, people will think you must have special treatment. They'll be jealous of you and start to hold grudges.
You're right. Doza, I'll ask you over under some pretenses, so others won't take notice.
All right, that would be great. Senior Sun?
Doza.
Senior Sun, what brings you here? I was thinking these days that I should go and see you and Shunza at the eunuch house.
I assumed that you're busy at the wardrobe service. I wouldn't have time to see us. So I had to find a chance to come here and see you. Hey, here's some cakes for you.
I know how much you care about me. I've missed you too.
Doza, have you been visiting the Eastern Palace often lately? I know you appreciate His Highness since he saved you from the discipline service, and you want to return the favor. But you should know about the situation. Prince Cao is planning to seize the crown. His Highness isn't safe and might lose his position. If you get too close to His Highness, you'll be seen as Prince Cao's enemy.
I understand everything you're saying.
In that case, don't make me worry about you. In the Imperial Harem, you have to distance yourself from any potential danger.
Senior Sun, that's why I have to help His Highness escape Prince Cao's plot. His Highness is kind and compassionate. He'll be a great emperor. If he inherits the throne, we could expose the truth and reverse the verdict against my mother.
But what if he isn't able to help you?
Then I'll still do my best to help him in Pei Xingjian. I've thought about it many times. If more righteous men than selfish men had been in power when my mother was charged back then, things may have turned out differently. So I don't want to give up this chance just because I'm afraid. I'll help those who are righteous.
Doza, you only have one life. Many things in the world are predestined. Even nobles can't evade their fate. So for a physician with a hidden gender and identity, what can you do?
I'll do whatever I can. And if I fail, I will not regret it.
Why, you've always been stubborn.
Thank you for the osmanthus cakes. I understand. Don't worry.
My master sent me here to ask about the type of dress your highness would like to wear to the festival. so she could prepare in advance. How very thoughtful of her. I'm not of high rank. You can prepare their dresses for those above me first. I'm not in a hurry. His Majesty is holding this year's festival in high regard. Therefore, all the consorts of the harem are concerned with the dresses. The wardrobe service can only do so much, and they all rush to place their orders and choose the designs. Yet your grace remains humble, which I truly admire, but I also don't want to neglect you. I guess the others have selected the most experienced maids. Then I'll leave mine to the new recruit, Douzi. As for the pattern, I'll discuss this with him when he has time to spare. Understood. I'll take my leave. See her off.
Yes. Concubine Wu, they have sent people over twice now. Why do you set the matter aside?
After the duel between Pei Xingjian and Pu Banu, Consort Yang will no longer stay behind like before. She's helping Prince Cao in suppressing His Highness. Recently, I went to Ganlu Hall. I saw Consort Yang there too, and she kept trying to keep me away from His Majesty. I believe they're in such a rush these days because Consort Yang wants to know what I will wear to the Ulaanbaatar festival. The earlier we start on it, the more time they'll have to play tricks. We mustn't do harm upon others, but we must protect ourselves. Thankfully, Douzi is skilled and fast. Even with a tight deadline, he'll come through.
I understand.
Jia Yue,
Yes.
you'll be responsible for the dress of Madame Gao.
Yes, Master.
She,
Yes.
you'll do Consort Liu's dress.
Yes, Master.
Shuang Er,
Master Zhuo, I made the Ulaanbaatar dress for Consort Wei last year. Please let me do it this year as well.
I made the Ulaanbaatar dress for Consort Wei the year before. If that's the case, shouldn't it be assigned to me?
stop it now, all of you! You're all rushing to secure the jobs for the consorts of higher rank. But is there any way for you to tell which ones are actually important? For example, Concubine Wu, though not of high rank, is a definite favorite of His Majesty.
Master Zhuo, I have chosen the pattern for Concubine Wu's dress. Please review it.
Don't bother yourself with her dress. This year, you will be making the dress for Lady Yin.
Master Zhuo, I've made Concubine Wu's dresses for several years now. Why are you replacing me now that her position has been elevated?
Why don't you tell me?
Have I done anything wrong?
You've made clothes for her for years. Yet now she's having Douzi make the Ulaanbaatar dress for her. Who's to blame here? If you place blame, then blame yourself for not being capable enough to not be outshined by a newcomer. Hey, where's Douzi? Where is he? Why isn't he here, huh?
Your master, Shulan from the Eastern Palace came seeking him, saying His Highness had summoned him.
In my opinion, embroidery isn't his real skill. What he's really good at is flattery. Today it may be His Highness, tomorrow Concubine Wu. At this rate, he'll not only steal our jobs, but the whole wardrobe service and your own reputation will be in the palm of his hand.
That's enough! What have I been teaching you? You need to mind your words, or you'll get yourselves in trouble. Get back to work. He has His Highness to protect him, but you have no one.
Didn't I tell you not to come here so often?
Today's your first day on the job here. I just came to see if you've completely recovered.
If that's the case, you came here because you were worried about me?
You don't have to appreciate it.
I do. Don't worry. I have a strong body, and it was just a minor injury.
Then congratulations on your recovery and promotion here. This way, you can help His Highness and serve the kingdom just as you wished.
That's all? Just a congratulations? How unceremonious of you.
Do you expect a gift? Fine, then tell me. What is it you want? However, nothing expensive. I'm just a lowly worker.
Then I need some time to really think about it. Eunuch Wang told me His Highness really likes the pajamas that you made for him. He said they're really comfortable and fit well. Even after they got old, His Highness asked Shulan to preserve them.
You want me to make a robe for you? Then you can just tell me. I can do that. That's my area of expertise. Just leave it to me.
What are you doing?
I need to know your waistline. What do you think?
Did you do this to His Highness? When you made his clothes?
Of course not. The wardrobe service keeps detailed records of all his measurements. Spread out your arms. That's the waistline. Now for your chest. Arms up.
You can only do this with me, but no one else?
Normally I wouldn't. I don't have a measuring tape. Hey, don't make fun of my manual measurements. They're perfectly accurate.
You baffle me and I don't know what to do with you. But never forget what I just told you. Keep going.
I'm done.
These are all completely outdated. Nothing new. You think you can fool me with this?
Your Grace, I've racked my brain trying to come up with every pattern I know, and I've drawn them all. I wouldn't dare slack off.
Is that so? Then that means you're not fit for the job. In that case, you'd better quit and let someone more competent be the chief.
Please forgive me, Your Grace. I'll go back and redo it. I'll be sure the design is to your liking.
Hold on. Tell me something. What does Concubine Wu's dress look like?
To answer Your Grace, Concubine Wu has yet to place her order. All she has told us is she wishes for Doza to make her dress.
Who is this Doza?
He's the one who was transferred from the body disposal division to us not long ago. He has yet to make any dresses for any consorts.
I see. Keep an eye on Concubine Wu's dress. Keep me updated.
As you wish.
If you can't bring me a good design next time, I just may lose my temper.
I thought you really wanted to make Consort Yang's dress so that you'd be recognized. But now that I've given you the chance, you have nothing to say? Speak up! Jinniang! Speak!
Every pattern that you've designed is exquisite and beautiful. Yet Her Grace doesn't like any of them, and I'm far less competent. How dare I flaunt my own designs?
You then. Tell me what grand idea you have.
I was thinking that nobody here can compete with Master Zhuo in terms of skill, but Her Grace is still not satisfied. So perhaps it's that all of these designs fail to meet her deeper needs.
Go on. What are her deeper needs?
Well, I don't know that yet.
All of you think about this!
Yes, Master.
Mr. Lang. Lang? Knock it off. It's been so long since we've seen each other.
I've missed you so much, and so have my hands.
We can't let anyone catch us like this.
How dare you? Where's this made from? How dare you meet a guard like this? Huh. I know you. Song Tao usurped concubine Wu.
It was a mistake. Please forgive me, Miss Danqing. Come on, don't just stand there.
Miss Danqing, please forgive us.
If it were just me who had seen you, I could simply turn a blind eye and let it go. But I'm with others, and we've all caught you. I'm afraid you'll have to bed concert young for them to keep their mouths shut.
Please ask Her Grace to forgive us. If you can spare me this time, I'll do absolutely anything for you. Just say the word.
You don't need to do anything major, but I do have one request. And I promise you that your guard Lang will be kept a secret.
How do you know who he is? I loved you with all my heart. How dare you turn around and betray me like that?
Previously, concubine Yang didn't care about what happened here in the Xianchi Hall. But now she is running a tighter ship, and something like this won't escape her notice. However, Mr. Lang is more clever than you. He understands the meaning of power.
Song Tao, please don't hold it against me. I did it for the good of both of us. As long as you do what concubine Yang says, she'll treat us fairly.
Bastard! I've been blind this whole time, and I never want to see you for the rest of my life.
Song Tao!
I was caught in the garden today. Just tell me what you want. What can I do?
I knew that Song Tao was a smart girl.
My lady, how do you have the mind to be reading now?
What's wrong?
The festival is upon us. All the consorts are busy getting dressed up, so that they can steal the limelight at the festival. I've heard that the wardrobe service is already packed now.
You've been with me for years now. When will you learn to stay calm?
Unless, of course, you have a plan for your dress already?
Of course she does. Why are you so anxious?
Because I care for her.
You're right.
Danqing, any news from Song Tao?
Not yet. Your Grace, if you want to know the dress style of concubine Wu, you could just ask Master Zhuo. What's the use of having Song Tao spy for us?
I used to be much more passive. so that servants and maids found me easy to bully. I'm just using this event to display my power and remind everyone of my position in the imperial harem. I do this simply for Ming. Lady Wu is a smart woman. I have to prepare for our future so that we can live in peace.
His Highness wants to treat Doza and me to a drink. But we're but lowly servants. We dare not accept.
His Highness said that. It was thanks to Consort Wu, Mr. Pei, and Doza that he escaped the plots of Prince Cao and Consort Yang. Now that His Highness is fully recovered and has a capable assistant like you by his side, he feels like rewarding you. So he's invited you to his palace for drinks. But unfortunately, Miss Wu is a concubine. It wouldn't be appropriate. So it would just be you and Doza. Mr. Pei, do you mind if I ask you something?
By all means.
I was attending to you when you were unconscious.
Oh.
And during that time, I overheard you calling out. You are. You are. May I know who this you are person is? Maybe a lover, perhaps?
Well... I was unconscious. I really appreciate your care. Thank you, Eunuch Wang. Please excuse me for the mumbling.
Don't take it personally. You are at the age of marriage now. I wouldn't hold it against you. I just want to remind you that if you really do love her, why not ask His Highness for his blessing? After all, you are his bodyguard, with blessings from your Highness. No matter which family this you are comes from, you'll have the right to marry her.
Thank you kindly. But
Mr. Pei, is there some secret you're keeping? You are handsome, intelligent, skilled at martial arts. And you've just been promoted to personal bodyguard. Which family does this girl come from that could make you so absolutely hesitant? Well, which family?
it's a long story. So I won't bother.
All right. I understand.
Your Highness, Doza has arrived. Greetings, Your Highness.
Doza, you and Shou Yue are my guests today. Get comfortable, no formalities.
Thank you, Your Highness. But if word got out about it, it would hurt your reputation.
I trust Shulong and Fushang with full faith. This celebration shall remain private.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thanks to you two, I have avoided a major crisis. I've received some wine from the distant land of Fergana. I think it will be even more valuable if I share with you two.
When I was a child, Mother somehow got her hands on a bottle of wine. That was my first time I'd ever seen it, so I really wanted to try it. But she told me that alcohol was not for children. So all I could do was stare at the bottle. The more I looked at it, the more beautiful the bottle seemed. One day, I couldn't resist it anymore and opened it up. It really was a delicious treat.
What happened later? Did your mother catch you?
I was greedy and drank too much. Afterwards, I fell asleep hugging the bottle. She caught me red-handed and gave me a harsh scolding.
Today we have plenty of wine here to satisfy you. Enjoy.
Great!
Your Highness, Mr. Pei has arrived.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Great timing. As I've just told Doza, you two were my guests today. No formalities. Just relax and enjoy some delicious wine. Please, sit.
Yes.
Fusheng, pour them some wine.
Yes. Serve the wine.
I've been in danger several times, but thanks to what you two have done, I'm still here today. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Come on, here's to you. This wine is from the western region. And among all states there, the wine from Fergana is the best. Doza, how does it compare to the wine you stole when you were a child?
Doza, the wine may taste sweet, but it's quite strong. You must not overindulge. You still have wardrobe service.
Hey, show Yue. Don't spoil the mood. At my side, what have you to fear? Drink up. How do you like it?
This wine is truly delicious. But if I were to compare the two, I'd say the one I stole from my mother was even better than this.
Fill his cup. Show you, huh? Why aren't you drinking? Don't be shy.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Doza, you said my wine is not as good as your stolen wine. I must punish you with 3 cups.
Your Highness said we can relax today and ignore formalities. But now you're forcing me to drink as the prince. I think that deserves punishment too.
Doza, we are but lowly servants. It's your honor that His Highness has awarded you today. How dare you defy His Highness? Apologize.
Hey. Doza is right. I accept. We should both drink 3 cups. Cheers. Cheers.
Your Highness, Doza can't hold his drink. I'm afraid he will offend you. For these 3 drinks, I'll take their punishment on his behalf.
Show Yue, you are rather partial to Doza.
What makes you say that?
We both were punished. Why did you take his punishment? But what about mine?
Yes, exactly. His Highness is right. Mr. Pei should be punished with these 3 drinks.
Very well. Let's all drink 3 cups together. Then we'll be even.
Yes, Pei Xingjian should be punished. Let's drink.
Cheers.
To His Highness's health.
Fusheng?
Your Highness, you've had quite a bit already. Never mind.
Your Highness, we should end here. You've just recovered recently. Too much wine won't serve you right.
So why do you keep spoiling my mood? You just keep blathering on. You're even worse than Fusheng. You know that?
Your Highness, I'm just worried about your condition, as well as Douzi. Anyway, he is on duty. He will be punished for being away too long. Douzi, that's enough. You can't keep it up. Your Highness, Douzi can't drink anymore. If the manager of the wardrobe service were to find out, he'd be punished for certain. Then, Your Highness's good intentions would not end well.
I agree with your consideration. I'm very happy that you two could join me today. However, the time has gone by so fast.
I really should take my leave. I have much work to do back at wardrobe services. Thanks for your generosity.
Your Highness, I must be going too. Oh. Come on.
Shangfu